Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the long-form audio-based show where we discuss religion. This is the Godcast.
Shalom, brothers.
Alright, who's gonna kick Michael?
Michael, I'm sorry, but you have been needed.
But we have to
That's
talk
what
about
the epic
Jesus.
king-
Even though I said
No.
shalom.
Open with
Yabba
that.
dabba doo.
That's what you wanted to open with so
The
bad.
big yeet on out of here.
Well, yeah, it was a terrible joke. That's the point.
Well, you succeeded.
I wanted you all to be horribly angry at me.
So, did you guys do anything epic today? Or did y'all
I-
just perish?
I did something interesting today. Yes.
What? You
Yeah.
can do that?
I
Very epic. Tell us. Inform us.
heck in art classes on Saturdays.
Ooh.
Wow.
Portfolio design stuff, so I can
Did you
get
draw?
into college and then get out of college and become a starving artist.
Yeah.
Mood.
We love becoming those. That's all we're allowed to legally do.
Are you allowed to be a starving artist if you're not hungry?
Graham, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep.
Why did we
You're
bring
gonna
you
be
back,
dead
Graham?
tomorrow.
This is a big mistake
Personally kill
bringing
you,
back
Graham.
Graham.
If I got a cent for every time you said that, I'd probably have about 50 cents.
That's not
I
a
have
lot.
said that more than once. You said one
I know
cent,
you said
or...
it more than once.
Wait, how many
I
times?
think he was
Wait.
purely referring to Brennan.
Oh.
Oh,
And
to
I owe Graham
Brennan?
50 cents, I
Wait.
guess.
Someone owes me
I've
50
said it.
cents.
No one owes you 50 cents.
You owe me 50 cents, Graham.
I'll give you
Oh!
50 Zimbabwe cents.
Okay, deal.
What's that, like the equivalent of like a half penny?
No
I think
less.
that's about a half penny at least.
I think it's less.
Yeah,
What's
I
a
think
trillion?
it is.
Like $1 or something?
I have $100 trillion bill with the old currency, and that's worth that. By the time the currency they switched off $100 trillion I think was worth about $5.
Jesus.
That's sad.
Now that's what the teens call epic.
So I
Yeah,
technically
so
have
50
$100
cents is gonna be worth absolutely nothing. It's gonna be beyond
Less
double
than
digits.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
Wow,
negatives at
this
that
is
point.
less than worthless.
I think the coin would probably be worth more.
The zinc disc it was printed on is more valuable.
It probably is, actually. You know, I'm very curious for whatever Alex Hirsch is gonna do though for Netflix.
Oh my god! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy you brought that up.
What-
Alex Hirsch, please, I beg of you, just
What
tell
kind
me
of
what it
cryptid
is.
thing is he gonna give us though?
I don't know, but it's gonna be so good, and I know it.
I think it's still gonna be a mystery. Oh, yeah, I think it's still gonna be a mystery.
Like, mystery-esque?
Yeah,
Like-
like it won't be the same as like as
So it's just gonna be Gravity Falls 2 Electric Boogaloo.
No, I don't think it'll be the same like Gravity Falls, but I feel as if it's gonna. I think it's definitely gonna.
Would
have
you
some
be
mystery
mad
stuff
if
to
it was?
If it was mystery? Oh, if it was Gravity Falls 2 Electric Boogaloo?
If it no, I guess not like a part 2, but almost like something very similar, like
Oh,
where
I
it's
wanted to
still
see
very
I loved
mystery
Gravity
based.
Falls, so I'm gonna love Gravity Falls 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
You know, I've heard that joke made numerous times, but I forgot what movie that was from.
You don't even need to know.
It's a
Don't
movie
honestly
2
don't
Electric
even worry.
Boogaloo.
I guess that's the name of the episode now, huh?
Has he said nothing about
It
it?
is the
Episode
second
2
episode.
Electric Boogaloo!
Oh!
This isn't even actually episode 2. This is the first episode. 'cause the
No,
other
we're making that pilot episode canonically the first episode for the sake of this joke.
Let's make the pilot episode
Which
the first
sucks,
episode
because
never
I
show it
don't
to
make the
anyone.
rules.
Super Mega,
We have
another
to.
podcast, copied our idea on the entire
I'm gonna
podcast.
fist fight them.
Oh, at them.
Our probably like 40-minute, 30-minute discussion. It depends on the editing.
I
'cause
think it
that
was like
hasn't
an hour and
edited
a
yet.
half.
Ours,
Oh,
No, we were just discussing that.
ours
yeah.
was like 20 minutes easily.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Animor-
meant the discussion. I thought you meant the whole thing. The whole thing was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but the Animorphs, that was
Oh
definitely
yeah,
an hour and a half,
it was
actually.
long.
Yeah. Sorry.
We talked
Lost
about
track.
Animorphs for like half an hour, and obviously we haven't posted our first episode yet. But another podcast did, and they talked about Animorphs.
It's Super Mega.
We're gonna
It's the super-
We're gonna bore Matt and Ryan from Super Mega.
No.
we're gonna become the Yerks and go and consume them.
No.
Give them the power.
They don't know the lore
work,
though, so
let 'em
we
survive.
got the upper hand there. They will show up with
Ooh,
Yerks.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I listened to the podcast. Did some espionage, and all they did was talk about how terrifying the covers were, which is
Which we
partially
did touch upon.
yeah, we did touch
We
upon.
touched
And then
upon it,
We
but I
delved
think we
deeper.
they talked about how horrible it would be to be stuck in like halfway through, which is we also talked about.
That's what I said.
Yeah. We got the big banana with that one.
We have photographic evidence.
Yeah, we have
do actually.
physical
It's
evidence.
audio.
We have
Well,
audio evidence
no.
with a date on it.
we do. Yeah,
That's
we have a
all.
date on
I
it.
can
You're
tell
right.
from it.
Yeah.
I think they record. Yeah.
'Cause-
When
yeah,
did
yeah,
they
we have
post
the
it? They
date.
posted it. They just posted it, right?
Yeah, it was this Friday.
Like
They're probably
yesterday.
listening in on us
Yeah,
I
right
yeah.
think
Yesterday.
technically they recorded it before us because I think they posted.
Nope.
Do they post it or do
No.
they record on that Thursday?
We can't give them any evidence.
now. Mm.
Why? Because you want to prove that they're wrong or that they
Yeah.
stole
I
it.
want to sue them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're not allowed to talk about Animorphs for another half an hour.
Alright.
Yeah, please don't.
So
Let's just not talk about Animorphs again. Let's not
Please,
become an
damn it.
Animorphs podcast.
This is
Refuse
not
to
the
let
Animorphs podcast.
That would be a terrible idea, considering that none of us have ever read Animorphs.
what if that's the entire bit? This is like 400 episodes in. We finally know like all the lore to Animorphs, and we become gods
We
at it.
all. It's
But we
a
still
book
haven't read
club
it.
now. So we want to go back to Netflix because Netflix is epic.
JoJo got released.
You
on
want to talk
Netflix.
about Umbrella?
I've actually been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I gotta
Yeah,
watch
I heard
that.
you guys
how
talking
is it so
about.
far?
It's
How
kind of
bizarre
good.
is that?
It picks up in the second half, but like the first episode would be terrible if it wasn't for the villain. Because oh my god, he's hilarious.
Dio?
And not
I think he's the
intentionally.
villain, right?
Yeah, Dio's the villain of the first part.
Yeah.
I know a
Like,
YouTuber. I
But just the way that he like narrates everything he does is absolutely hilarious. He's like, I'm going to put ketchup on my sandwich so that it will taste better. Joseph will never see that coming.
that's honestly why I'm excited for it.
Puts
It's
ketchup on
these
your-
giant
Wanna
muscular
watch
men
that?
destroying each other.
Honestly,
Dialogue.
it's so fun. Like like obviously mine was an exaggeration, but it's not. Like it's
Oh,
just.
yeah?
Who
it's
did the
so
Discord call?
wonderful.
Graham!
Graham.
I'm sorry.
Block
Jacob,
your Discord.
yeah.
Go and
Go,
do not disturb.
get
It
out.
turns
Do not
up my
disturb.
audio. You know what? We're kicking Graham.
Bye, Graham.
Bye,
Hope you find your dad.
Kicked.
Got
Dead.
you.
Good. We're getting played his audio like an actual weeb.
What?
We have to murder him.
Graham?
Ouch.
Oh,
that
you're
you?
still here.
Uh-oh.
I think he was
Something
saying
went
that
wrong
metaphor.
here.
I mean, I was saying that when you were when I thought you weren't kicked, so it's fine. Don't even worry about it. So y'all with your anime stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I'm really
Like,
excited
my
to get to the. I'm really excited to get to the part where people scream a lot.
That already hasn't happened?
Well, I mean, people do some screaming, but like, there's JoJo is famous for its intense screaming during some attacks.
Ah.
Classic.
You
Man,
know,
last
that's
time I was
what
in the
the-
anime was middle school. I don't want to remember that.
And then you're like, haha, anime again. And I
Yup.
think,
How
I
many
think
likes
my
has
favorite
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that my favorite thing that happened this week was sending you the picture for Mob Psycho for all the cringe.
Why is everything the Grinch?
Yeah,
did-
God, the Grinch is a great anime.
Get out of my life.
Did you just say the Grinch is a
my
great
anime is the Grinch.
The only thing I watch. The Grinch.
The Grunch.
I think this podcast is just revisiting middle school things. Anime, Animorphs. What else?
Anime.
Netflix.
Oh, also, something important to note about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's a character named Ario Speedwagon.
What?
Y'all,
Ario
anime is fucking
Speedwagon is a
wild.
band from the 1970s.
Thank you, JoJo.
What?
You're cool.
Like somebody who's listening to this will laugh their ass off at the fact that there's a character named fucking Ario Speedwagon.
I just think it's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh, also
understand.
in the second half, there's 3 villains named Wamu, Cars, and ACDC.
What the
I
fuck?
think they're just kind
What
of
is
like,
this
the
shit
70s were fun.
about?
Let's make a show.
Yeah.
Everything is
I
a
wish
70s
I was
show.
that good at naming things.
Does it take place in the 70s?
No, it takes place in like that part of the show takes place in like the 1900s.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah.
The 1970s were part of the 1900s, though.
No, it's in like 1938. You know why I remember that specifically? Because
Why?
there's Nazis.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, I think that might
Fun.
be into 1938.
The North American
Really?
I don't know.
Intellectual Society.
I don't think so. Everyone's watching anime, and I'm just here like, no, not yet.
I've been
I'm
watching anime
scared
for a
too.
very long time.
Not. I
I've
want.
just been
Yeah,
I
thanks,
want to
Brennan.
watch
that
the
weeb stuff for
hero
a long
one. I
time.
always forget.
My
what
Hero
it's called.
Academia?
My Hero Academia.
Yeah, that one. Because I thought it looked cute. I was like, oh, but then I heard that they sexualize the like 14-year-olds. I'm like, and
Well,
this
yeah,
is
it's Japan.
Japan.
It's legal. The 13 is the legal age of consent.
no.
Is it?
But here's the
Yes!
thing.
I thought it was
It's not the
14.
fact that
No,
it's not.
13.
I don't care. Like, if the show already sets itself up for that, okay, then it's just not my. It's when the like girls like in the fandom sexualize them. I'm like, they're like 10. Please.
Oh, if it's a fandom thing, then the fandom just sucks. But if
No,
it's a show,
Yeah.
then
I'm
it's bad.
so. I'm not scared of the show. I'm scared to start liking shows because then I'll end up looking stuff up and I'm gonna regret it.
Yeah,
I-
that's fair.
What you
I have
don't just
found-
immediately go on Rule 34 once you find a show you like?
No.
Are you weird?
Not immediately.
Why not immediately?
I have some
Get out of the
things-
way.
I have some self-respect.
Do you?
God.
What is this?
Some.
Dumb.
It's a small little thing I keep in a bag.
Oh.
Is it called a
Never
cat?
seen
What
it
is this
before.
self-respect you speak of?
I don't know, man. Who knows at this point? No, I'm scared to do anything new recently, except for maybe like stuff
Good.
like Netflix original shows. That's something I'm trying to get into. I really want to watch Hilda. I haven't yet.
What the heck?
I
Why
haven't. I saw Umbrella Academy and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this,
not? You got absorbed
and
into
then I
that.
did. Yeah, I
Um,
finished it from now and the last time we recorded. I finished it,
Nice.
and then I brought, I think, 3 different people to then come join me in my cult.
Probably 4 because I'm gonna jump in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Join
In
us.
like 2 years.
One of us. One of
God.
us.
Right after the
God.
podcast, you have to listen
This
to
is my
it.
first.
'cause
This isn't my
ju-
first time
just
being in a
watch
cult.
the first. What? It's fun.
Wait, explain.
No, you've been in a cult before. It's called digital animation, you fool.
That's true.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I've also been in another one.
Oh,
That was
Wait,
just
no.
Scientology,
Secret
though.
Society. That's what it is.
of
The
worms?
Illuminati?
I can't tell you. It's a secret
Brian,
society.
now the hitmans are gonna come and freaking kill us on this podcast because you said that. Jeez.
Yep, got him.
That reminds me of an
As
English
long
class where
as
someone
I'm
just raised their
dead.
hand and was like, "Yeah, my dad's part of the mafia."
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
When
cool.
was
Brennan's
this?
a robot.
Oh
That was an
no!
English class, and then my teacher was like, "Well, now they're gonna come kill us. Why do you tell me that?"
Oh my god. I love English teachers, except the one I had last
Except for
year.
the ones I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I think most of them are pretty okay. Like, I've never had an awful English teacher.
I have
What?
for sure.
I've had
I definitely have.
Brennan, if you're gonna say Byington, I already know, but we don't speak
Oh,
of that.
I mean,
Starts with an L, ends in an Andre.
oh, I never had
Mrs.
her,
So,
but
I had
she
Mrs.
despised me.
I had Miss Black. I got.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about this.
Yeah, she's
How again, I forgot her name, so I'm just gonna call her Larry. How Larry despises me.
Yeah.
Larry.
I don't. I forgot
I
the
don't
name.
know.
It's Larry now.
I don't know who Larry. You mean Miss White?
No, Mrs. White is
No,
great.
it's Larry.
Who the fuck is
Landry,
Larry?
that's her real name. She's still gonna stay as Larry though, because she has no respect for me, so I have no respect for her.
Did you have her?
For
get
typing
sixth grade?
class in like 6th grade,
Oh,
No. Why would you?
Yeah.
was that the
the wheels.
Satanist? Yes.
was that the lady who made who taught like What was it?
I thought you guys called it
Destroy New Media. That
Yeah,
was it.
destroy new media. That's why she despises me, because I would
fucking
walk
hate
into
that
class
class.
and just scream, "Hey, it's destroy new media," and then she just would yell at me. and she always picked on me because I never typed correctly. I typed like incredibly fast, like not to flex on y'all. I just did a test today and I did like 60 words per minute. But I do not type.
16 words per minute?
No,
Or 60 words?
60. Not to flex on y'all, but I
I'm
can do
incompetent,
1 word
can't
per
type.
hour.
That's me.
But
My essay takes 10 hours long.
but I
to
don't
write
type
paragraph.
in the conventional way of like ASDF.
You do
and-
chicken pecking?
Yeah, I
Screw
mean-
the home.
I guess I chicken peck.
I do it in a weird way where like my left hand types in the real way and my right hand hunt and pecks.
That is not me at all. That
It's
is really
incredibly
weird.
strange, and for some reason it works.
I just use my 2 fingers, my middle finger and my index finger, and I just spam out letters of that.
Oh,
somehow.
I
You
do too.
You
but-
type with only like 2 fingers?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
My thumb's on the
Typing
space
for
bar all
more
times.
is for the weak.
Thumb for the space bar. I can see that.
That's my way, but she hated it so much. Every single time she'd like check on me every 10 minutes. It's like, hey, change it back, go back to the real way. It's like,
What
nope.
the fighter?
I did. I never did it. That's why I still don't know how to do the real way, and that's also why I don't know how to read
Yeah.
cursive.
What? Okay, that I can accept. Cursive was so much fun
What?
to do. I love
Fine.
cursive.
What planet are you from?
Earth.
Wait, what? You
From,
said you
from now
love
on, I'm only writing
cursive.
things in cursive.
I think she.
You
no, I
love
think she's,
cursive.
I think she's a yerk.
I'm gonna fight.
The forbidden
I'm gonna
word.
kill all of. I'm gonna kill all of you.
Wait, you just said you like cursive.
That's what a yerk would say.
Right.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
and-
something a yerk would say.
Why are we
The
bringing up
more and more
yerks?
this progresses, the more and more of a yerk she becomes.
She's forever in a loop of yerkness.
See, we have to
Maybe he does
publish
instantly
we have to
yerk
publish that
behavior.
first one now. Otherwise, this episode will make no sense.
That's true.
How we,
God,
how we
I
publish this is the
really
first
don't
one, but we
want
always
to
reference the
now.
first one, but the first one technically never existed.
Yeah, it's not supposed to. It was a pilot episode. I said it was a pilot episode in it.
And
Most
Brad,
pilots
making
get
a
posted.
Boogaloo
It's-
joke.
yeah.
Quite a few shows have pilots that are like available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They serve as the first episode.
Yeah.
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 How else
Yeah.
would they understand our plot, characters, and story?
They just figure it out, you know.
Screw them.
Who needs plot?
When you can have
Who
anime
doesn't
thighs.
need plot? You could have,
Who needs
like,
plot? I love Umbrella Academy. Okay.
I mean, I guess.
Y'all are just screwed because no one else here's watched it all the way through.
I mean,
No,
it's
just me and
it's
Michael.
a story-based
Just-
show.
It's so good. Ugh.
Got him.
Good.
Internal
That's it.
rage.
That's my only
That's it for today.
input to this conversation. Yeah, we should
This is
stop
a muffled
talking about
purr.
things we talked in our pilot episode, or else
We should
it's someone
continue
has.
to do that to force Issa to post it.
What are we talking about on our pilot episode? What
We
is
should
about the topic?
purely retread ground.
Well, then if we do, then it's just gonna be. This is gonna be posted as the first one because then it's
Because
the
they're
same
just gonna say
conversation.
everything. Oh shucks. We have to
We
leave
should
one
just-
thing out. One very important thing. We just say, "Hey, remember that time? Oh yeah!" And then boom, she has to upload it because we have.
I
They
mean,
have to
time-
remember that time, right?
I
The
mean,
time
you already
of
talked
the
about.
episode.
I can edit all of this out if
Oh,
I
God.
so
She
desire.
has God
Are you gonna
powers.
edit? You'd have to edit everything out though. Like that's
Delete the episode
Oh God.
on the lost episode.
Don't delete our hard work.
Of
Yeah, our
talking.
hard work of just us
yeah.
chatting.
Delete my hilarious bit that this episode was opened on. I think not.
You know what? I'm starting to think maybe deleting it would be a good idea.
I'm
Oh,
going to
God.
kill you.
Hey, a yerk, a fellow yerk. That's what
Yerk.
I would say.
I played your card. I played you.
That's what a
You
yerk
got
would say.
yerked. Yeah, I just said you just got yerked.
So
Little
stupid. why is it gotta be yerks?
Yerk.
Yerk!
Fucking yerk. Wait, Graham's still here. He didn't.
Oh, he muted himself. Let's make a new
Graham,
voice
stop
channel.
playing
Just like
Civ,
really
you
banana.
fucking weeb.
What's the name of this voice channel?
He's probably playing as Constantinople.
God, please.
Don't say it.
Michael, don't do this to me.
Don't say it.
Don't, please.
Don't do it.
It's Samuel.
No. Shut it. Someone change the topic. Someone.
Oh,
anyone.
Graham's back. What the heck? Got ground bill.
Yay,
Oh, it
Graham.
didn't work.
Hey, what's up, gamers? I just went to get water.
God, this is a shit show.
This is the worst.
What-
I've been gone
That's
for probably
saying
like the
something when we
past
talk
3
about
minutes.
animals
What
for
has
half an hour in
happened?
the last one.
This is the worst of the 2 episodes that we have recorded and are posting.
Guys. I'm gonna bet that the 3rd one's gonna be even worse.
Probably
Oh,
will.
sure.
It only gets progressively worse. That's
No
the
one's gonna
thing.
bet against you on that one.
What about the 5th? Do you think the 5th one's gonna be the 5th worst, or the 1st worst?
I can
First.
only
Can
hope.
we mute Graham again?
Yes.
I can ban Graham.
We can just
No,
deafen
it's
him.
fine,
Give
leave
him,
him. He's like our
punish
cringe.
Snap, that's going in my cringe compilation.
Don't laugh at that.
I'm laughing at the fact that I've started a weekly comedy podcast.
Comedy. That's very generous.
Comedy weekly. When did we say these things?
It is weekly so far.
Well, for the past 2 weeks we have done it.
Yeah,
For
we've done
at
one
least
for the
one.
past 2 weeks.
Oh
It
wait,
can
no,
count
wait,
as weekly
no,
now.
this is 1 week. Never mind.
No, what?
Wait, I'm gonna talk about
Yeah.
something topical. Y'all hear the Jonas Brothers got back together?
I didn't
The-
care.
I don't.
No, but that
Yeah, One
only
Direction's
means
better.
that there's one
Rest.
thing people need to do.
What's
we
that?
need to get Big Time Rush back together.
Yes!
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
See, I was leading into something better. You gotta hold on for the meme, Michael.
How are we gonna do this though?
Valid question.
We tie them all up on chairs. We have one of them come because freaking oh god, is it James? James went to Kosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them went to
Yeah,
high
we're
school.
gonna send him an email and then kidnap him, and then that's
Alright.
one down.
Where
That's
we're gonna
great.
put him though?
Casually
We're gonna put 'em.
kidnap him.
We're gonna leave him in the theater, tied up in a closet.
All
You're
right.
gonna
we're
sacrifice him
not.
to musical theater.
No, we can't sacrifice him
Cassie,
because we gotta
You don't
bring the
have to do
group
it.
together. Okay, so how are we gonna get the others?
We threaten his life and force him to.
A fly just
Put
flew
a-
into my.
Not a bounty. What is it? Ransom on
Yes.
on
we
the-
hold them ransom to have the band get back together.
Bro,
The ransom is all you have to come here and you get them.
How much?
They all
Oh,
come there. We kidnap
I think
them.
we
We
can-
can't drive
What
you
if
if you have
none
to
of them?
I was
come
thinking that we could
all
hold
hating
ransom
him?
for like a
Well,
sandwich or something.
We're screwed, and that person's screwed too.
Ransom
Ransom for a sandwich? Is that what you said,
Yeah, I
Graham?
want a sandwich.
I don't want a
Graham,
sandwich. I
you
want
don't care
pizza.
what
Get a sandwich.
You have to pay for a sandwich.
I don't have money.
I'd rather pay in humans than actual money.
Why have to pay for a sandwich when you can just hold someone for
If-
ransom and then ask for a sandwich?
Boom, boom.
We make sure they have at least one reunion concert.
Alright,
That's
where
what
they're
we're
all
holding
tied up in
ransom for.
chairs and they're like plugging the guitar with their toes.
We have other people
Bing,
play the
bong,
instruments, and they have to.
bing.
Sing.
We could just say the rope is just part of, the aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh, we also
aesthetic
gotta put
of-
tape over the singer as well. Over their
over
mouth.
the singer.
Over the, yeah, all over, including no, except for the mouth. Actually, they can't see, breathe, hear, or anything, but they have their mouth.
Couldn't they still breathe if they had their mouth?
Good point. That's how they stay alive. Pretty hard if we just killed them.
They
Or
can't
after
breathe
that.
through their nose.
Yeah. I mean, then
Yeah,
we'd
okay.
be out of big time rushes, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, where are we
We
gonna get
also have
more?
to- We have to force them to let us sit front. We have to be on stage with them to make sure they don't escape.
We're out there like bouncer uniforms, like full on suits and sunglasses, just staring directly into their souls.
Yeah, like standing in front of them, backs to the audience.
No one can see them because we're blocking them. Everyone pays for the seats on the very edges so they can finally see them. For once
like,
we change
yeah.
the yeah. For once we change the heckin' I
We
don't know
make
what it's
concerts better.
yeah. We start a new trend where people stand in front of the people at the concert.
Where they get held ransom.
New trend where you kidnap someone.
We're a new
You
business.
get kidnapped. It's not the kidnapping, it's the getting kidnapped.
What do they do with you after?
Mm.
Don't
Make
worry about
him
it.
force him to
Kill
do a
him?
band thing on the concert.
What?
Yes.
We could ask them to sing Country Roads.
Makes
There we
sense
go.
to me.
Can't
I
have the
didn't
entire
hear
choir
that.
that Fallout 76 had. That's the only good thing that came out of
Well, that's
Fallout
just
6.
a version of that song.
Yeah, but we have to kidnap them. We gotta get the version.
Okay.
What songs would we have him sing?
What songs have we not seen?
No, what
have
songs
them
would we
sing
have
like
them
the
sing, you
Death.
deaf mongrel?
Oh shit.
The
It's
opening,
Country
obviously.
Roads.
And then look
Yes,
for
Country
Wait.
Roads. I like that one.
We steal all these famous singers to
Force
just sing Country Roads.
Of course. What else would we do?
Nothing.
Kill them
Well, we could. But
Could
like
we all
Country
break
Roads.
after.
Country Roads.
Mm, he says dead.
Dawn killed
We have to
Isabel.
continue the podcast about her. Graham, you're the
The
replacement.
show must go on.
Wait.
Am I the replacement
Wait.
Isabel?
No.
No.
you're not
Oh,
allowed
she's
to.
coming back.
Okay.
Sorry, Graham.
I was. Oh God.
You're a
It's
replacement
why
for 1
would we-
second.
Mhm.
ECU,
I was
do you want to
thinking,
explain why you're dying?
I don't even think she knows.
Yeah.
Did you think of how great it would
I
be to sing
can't
Country
breathe.
Roads and just one
Wait.
harmonious
Okay.
choir?
Okay.
I was sitting here and I'm staring at my lap and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what if like we don't get a lot of people to go to the concert?
Like no one shows up. Every famous singer in the world sings
Like
Country
nobody cares
Roads.
about Big Time Rush.
Oh God, I'm hearing echo.
Who's that
Echo.
going? Who's that going?
God.
My beautiful voice.
What? It's probably
Someone's
Graham.
echoing.
No,
No,
it's
it's not me.
Isa.
It's not
You're
me.
not
I can't
echoing.
swear
How
it's
do
not
I
me.
echo? I have my mic's god awful because it's on headphones.
Oh no.
Is
Wait.
like a TV on in the background or something?
What does
No,
that
it
have
was,
to do
it
with
was definitely
anything?
me.
It was you?
The
Is
audio
there
that was
something
coming
we got?
back was me talking.
Yes.
Okay,
heard
let's
it
just
before.
talk over it.
I heard it,
I
but
don't
it
hear
was
it anymore.
unintelligible.
Maybe if we
Yeah,
keep
it's
talking,
weird.
it'll go away.
Exactly.
Probably will.
If we all
Maybe
sing
if we
Country
ignore
Roads,
it,
then it will
it'll
go away.
So
I think the funny thing is that wasn't even what I was like. That wasn't it. It's just we threatened their lives and forced people to come.
we threatened the entire world to see every famous singer to see him do Country Roads. All 7.5 billion people in the world, all in one spot.
Yeah.
It has to be in West Virginia.
In West Virginia.
I think that's theoretically possible.
I definitely think it's possible. Because if you put layers to West Virginia, it's definitely possible.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny. It's a little sad.
I think we killed Isabel.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think she's dead.
Well,
She'll have to be permanently replaced with more alive hosts.
Fuck, no, not allowed.
Somebody get
out.
Shigeru Miyamoto on the phone.
alright, I'll send him a Twitter.
Actually, no.
You'll
Can we
send him a
get Neil
Are
deGrasse
you gonna
Tyson?
send-
Yeah.
Are you gonna send them the bird? The Twitter bird? Brennan?
What is this? What? The Twitter bird? I'm gonna send the Twitter bird to
Yes.
deGrasse Tyson.
You should
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna go send him the Google logo.
Yeah. You said,
BRB.
I'm gonna send him a Twitter. I'm like, you're not gonna tweet him. You're gonna send him a full on.
Yes,
In
you
not
need
a-
to
Yes,
send him
correct.
a iteration of the website Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to give him the entirety of Twitter. Neil deGrasse Tyson owns
Just
Twitter.
one though.
Only one.
Just
Never
Twitter.
more.
No.
Yeah. A
It's
singular.
too
tweet.
powerful for him.
For who?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He's too powerful to
Neil
be kept
deGrasse
alive.
Tyson, if you're listening to this, you should be a guest on our show.
Yeah, you should come on the podcast, Neil.
You
Yeah,
think
we're
we're
a bunch
popular
of
enough?
teens. They're
We
so
don't
stupid.
even
Everyone
have
tweet Neil and tell him to be a guest on our podcast.
If he's on a
all
podcast,
four people.
podcast,
I would
then,
love to
you
talk
know.
We
about
could be
science
us.
or whatever the heck it is you
Dude,
want
I'm really big into
Fortnite.
Can we talk? Wait, can we bring him on the show to talk about how the Earth is a cylinder?
Yes.
Oh,
no, that's not a
totally.
Well, he's
cylinder.
never coming on the
It's a tube.
podcast. Thanks, Graham.
Neil, if you could
We
tell,
need to
we're
get
very open
Kimberly
as far
on the
as
cast to
topics
do
go.
that.
It's not
Neil,
a
we're very
cylinder.
smart
Earth
people.
is a tube. The
It's a
moon
cube.
goes through the tube
Okay.
hole.
Cube Earth is true. Good, get him.
Anyway, Neil, hit us up.
We're discussing if this world is tube or not.
You can settle this,
Very
Neil.
important.
You know
What
the
if
truth.
it's like a Minecraft?
the way. We can talk
I
about
think
Minecraft
I
and
think
Neil
that's
deGrasse
pretty.
Tyson.
I think that's pretty convincing.
What is the cube or not the cube? The tube?
The tube theory.
Tube or cube? Explain.
Have you ever seen Double
What about
King?
both
I'm
at the
sorry,
same time?
Hubert.
What do you say, Cass?
Hubert?
It's like Double King. It's a freaking tube Earth, but inside the tube is
How-
hell.
How
How
dare
does this?
Oh.
What does this have to do with Double King?
That's what's in Double King.
Oh, that
So
one
you're
video,
living in the
the
Double King universe.
giant snail, right?
Illiterate.
Yeah.
Graham, you're a giant snail.
Whoa, them some fighting words right there.
Yeah, it's
Who's
been.
fighting?
It's the second episode, and we already have interpersonal drama.
We're
Graham's
fighting
the
Graham.
first to
I
die
think
in the
it's
battle
just a
royale.
thing. It's just a
already,
Graham
we all hate
thing.
each other.
If you couldn't tell already, it's the second episode.
Yes.
It
I
is?
think we all
How
just-
we publish a second episode is the first episode, and then at a later date we publish the original pilot.
As
I
the
would hate
last
that.
episode.
I would hate it so much.
None of this would
You're
make
the worst
like half of
always.
this conversation.
Graham, I'm
would
going
make
to
sense.
banish you to the Outlands.
No.
I think that's actually the second time I've threatened to do that.
I think the third.
That's possible.
Booting our guests is what we do best.
Can we get that on a
No.
t-shirt? Can that be our first piece of merch?
It's our logo.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I
once
want
we make
pins of
money,
that.
which we'll never will.
So if you bring Neil deGrasse Tyson, are you just gonna boot him?
I guess so.
No,
We
you're
have
just
to.
like our
we
designated
have to
guest
now.
to be booted. No, it's
Oh,
just
am I just the guest that's always there?
yeah, and then we boot you. At least once in the episode.
And we wonder why we keep bringing
Just
you back.
Yeah, it's like, is it when you're a masochist is when you like pain inflicted on yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
To Graham?
The
Yeah,
pain of
that's
being.
good.
What about Graham?
No, I think saddest is you like.
No,
Sadist.
no. A
Sadist?
masochist is a person who likes to have. A masochist is a person who likes inflicting pain on themselves. A sadist is a person who likes inflicting pain on others.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Cool, we learned something.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who
Don't you
said
like
that
Yeah,
Sorry.
Ari?
we could technically label this video.
See,
as
Neil, we're smart boys. Come on the cast.
Come on, Neil. You
Are
know
we
you
gonna
want
pull
to.
a big time rush and
We
threaten
can
his
teach you
life?
things too.
No, we're not gonna threaten his life. We're just gonna show him that we're smart boys.
We can label this video as educational.
We
yeah,
are.
you learned a thing, but you learned a thing about sadomasochism.
Here, okay. I got a plan for how we can get Neil deGrasse Tyson on because we're kidnapping everyone in the world, right?
Yeah.
So at the
least
end of the
at
show,
least
we just take Neil deGrasse Tyson with us.
Are we just gonna
We
kidnap?
have
Can we put him in the same place we're holding
Are
big
we gonna
Time
kidnap
Rush?
everyone and put them in West Virginia?
Yeah.
See, what you
Mountain
don't
Yes.
understand is we've already kidnapped everyone in the world, but there were too many people, so we had to just make our containment facility the entire world. So
Oh, that's
Everyone
low.
is. Wait.
So we already
Whoa.
captured everyone.
yes, we have everyone
The
captured.
Earth is
No, we have to
fake.
put them all in West Virginia, though.
Yeah, because
Oh,
we
yeah,
gotta,
good
we gotta do
point.
country roads in West Virginia.
West
Mama.
Virginia. We gotta
Take me
urbanize
home?
West Virginia.
Country road. Just one.
Take me
West
home?
Virginia is the most powerful state because
Only
they
one
have so
country
much
road.
coal.
It's true.
Is it transcendental?
Yeah, exactly.
They are transcendental. They have so much coal. That's why. That's
Are
why
we-
there's mountains there. It's because the coal levels are through the roof that it's starting to lift up.
Are we gonna be transcendental? Are we gonna compress all our
Okay,
guests
great.
after we've killed them?
Yes.
Stop.
So do you have like a
using
garbage
English
compactor for your
words.
guests or something?
A guest compactor, if you will.
Man, this podcast is wild.
It really
Yeah.
is great.
Oh, I got a question, right? I broke a charcoal
Yeah.
pencil and then something. It was gooey. Is that normal?
That
Huh.
doesn't sound good.
What?
I have a gooey charcoal pencil.
Did you
What?
did you put water on it?
No, it just
Yeah,
pulled
it's not.
on
See,
my
that's like the
paper.
opposite of charcoal.
Yeah, charcoal ain't goo.
I don't know what it was.
See, this is why we need Neil on the
To
podcast.
explain.
He
it.
could
No,
explain
our
it.
charcoal's
Yeah.
gooey.
I
It
was
hasn't
about to
even
ask
been
you,
hot
Neil,
either. Like
and then I realized.
Come on,
it's
Neil.
been like 60 degrees.
Tell us about
That's
our
not enough to
Ooh,
melt
cool,
charcoal.
robot Brennan.
Yes.
Robo Brennan.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Is every yeah?
Yeah. Oh
No.
no.
Worm.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else do anything epic?
I
I
would
played
say, well-
Apex Legends with Brennan today.
Yeah, we kept getting horrible randoms.
Yeah.
Is
There's
that
that one
a
guy
better
who
Fortnite,
didn't-
or is that a worse Fortnite?
No, it's a better.
Get out
Fortnite.
of my life.
What about
I
Fortnite?
don't know. I
Apex
don't
Legends
play
is actually good.
It
Cassie.
depends
You
on
out here
opinion.
playing
but-
Apex?
Cassie, you can play Apex with us.
Yeah, you have Xbox,
As if I have skill.
but do you have Xbox?
You don't need skill. You just need to have an Xbox.
The answer to both of those is no.
The answer
Shucks.
to both is no.
If you were to, Apex and Fortnite are very different. Apex is like, I guess like slightly more competitive, and it's definitely more teamwork because you have to be in teams of 3. While Fortnite,
Yeah.
you just be alone, blasting
Interesting.
people. Also, there's less people in
Apex.
Apex, so it's,
My entire team can carry me.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how
Alright.
That's how, my first game was actually that. I got onto Apex, I joined the group of 3, and I won with like 1 kill.
Me, except with 0 kills.
But what if you're already dead?
I'm dead on the inside.
Fun.
Yeah.
Haha, funny joke.
Man, I
Funny
just want to
meme.
be
As long as you can play
sleeping.
solo.
Sleeping at 10:30? I don't think so.
Sleeping. Nah, I want to
Dirty
sleep.
right now?
Plan?
March
Are you gonna
9th.
invade through Belgium and take out France?
We should.
I think she's
reenact
gonna
the
invade
plan.
through Belgium to take out France. I think she's gonna sleep.
I
Mm.
hate you guys sometimes.
There's a
Reenacting
difference
the
between
Sometimes
plan
eating
right
my
now.
food.
I'll
take
be Belgium.
naps all-
Oh,
We're gonna
When
invade
don't you
Britain.
take a nap?
so
I swear,
basically,
any
so
other
this-
time I call Cassie, I'm like, she's like, oh, I was sleeping. Sorry I didn't respond.
Sorry, I sleep a lot. All right, I like my bed.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
That's
Cool.
all.
Cool. Thank you, Cass. Very epic.
Thank you, Cassie. Very cool.
Very, very cool.
I
Very
take naps. Sue me.
Okay.
We will. We're going to. We will
How much-
take you to court now.
How much for suing? I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
you said
money.
Sue. Oh, that sounded much worse.
Oh.
Screw?
You know what? Never mind.
No.
Did you think she said screw?
You know what?
Please.
Same difference, really.
Either way, it's a okay. Anyway,
What?
Yeah,
Finish that
it's the
sentence.
same.
No, what?
I wasn't even the one who brought up naps.
I went sleep.
You did the sleeping plan?
Wait. I'm confused. Who's invading through Belgium?
Ethan.
Cassie, because she takes naps.
Oh,
Okay, so she's sleeping.
Yeah.
I see now.
Y'all.
Yeah. You're woke.
9,
Why not 10?
11,
12.
13,
5.
21.
No.
4,857.84.
We know.
No.
That's why we decided to make a comedy-based podcast. I don't
Whose
know.
idea was this?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was my idea to have
Certainly not mine.
It was my idea to have a podcast. I didn't say anything about being comedy-based.
Comedy.
Well, it's
What
us.
else
What do you
are we gonna
expect?
do except for make shitty jokes?
We should make a not comedy podcast to go along with this, so that it's just
How
completely
about-
boring.
We
And
Just
there's
start
no
a
laugh.
sister podcast where we just very solemnly discuss political matters.
How about we start that now?
No,
We're a
we
political
discuss
That's my idea
podcast
this
now.
podcast
Because
was
this
just
is our
complaining
comedy
about
one.
School. That's literally it.
we'll discuss political matters in Antarctica.
So
And
I
that's
think we should just melt the entirety of Antarctica. It's in the way.
We just need to murder Graham real quick.
I
Just real
think we
quick.
Ow.
need to
We can
Graham.
murder him by melting all of Antarctica.
Actually, don't think that's correct.
Technically, yes.
By what?
Because he, like,
We're
flood,
killing you,
and you're like,
Graham.
oh no, I'm drowning. And Graham drowns. Like, haha, I got him. Look at that.
Oh no, my
And then-
display.
Ben
is
drowned?
becoming
He
a
drowns
robot.
and then freezes.
Wait,
Yeah.
quick question. Any of y'all ever have like one really bad phase? Like
That's
that
you.
you
As
can
if you had 5.
Yes.
I am probably still in that phase, and I don't
y'all
recognize
wanna
it.
I will include mine in here. I think it's pulled me back into the depths of hell.
Uh-oh.
Creepy
But-
pasta.
You know what? I was gonna wait to tell them, but like
Spoiler
Oh,
alert,
yeah,
Cass!
I mean
SCPs
Cassie went back
better
into her
fight me.
anime
Very true.
phase. So like we all
Yeah,
know her.
that's my only
Y'all
phase
are
is
weak.
anime,
You're like
but-
talking about anime phase. I've been on anime since like 6th grade.
I am
I am-
anime.
I
Get
am
on my
the embodiment
level.
of weeb.
I am the anime man.
I'm Captain Anime.
Can you murder all the animals?
No.
Brennan, you want to start us off with cringy phases?
I was smart as a sixth grader. I realized, hey, if I were to ever get a social media where I publicly post the things I like and will be there forever and ever until I delete it, it's gonna have some things I don't like. So I never got social media till like the end of 8th grade, which is the end of being
I
cringy.
didn't
Very, very smart, Brennan.
I know.
I just constantly
I think
changed
sixth
my
grade moved
stuff
for
so
so
that
much for
people
that.
can't hold me against the stuff I used to do. I've archived everything that's been that bad.
Yep.
Even
I
now,
deleted my old Instagram.
yeah,
It was
you
bad.
did. I'm happy that it wasn't dumb like certain like social medias where they don't allow you to change your user. Minecraft.
Minecraft lets
That
you
was
change
just
your username.
Yeah.
But you can change your username now.
No,
Except
now
that's
you
stuck.
can, but like before you couldn't. So
Yeah.
so it's immediately after I got into one fandom, I almost instantly left it and I was like, oh Lord,
Got him.
fuck.
Was that your Minecraft username or something?
Yeah. But it was bad. Brennan, what were you saying your phase was though? Because you didn't say anything. You were just like, I didn't get social media.
Like, I genuinely
Like
can't
something
think of
that you
anyone.
look back.
Something that
Anyone
I look
else
back and
want to
hate.
contribute?
I've already told you that I'm Captain Anime, so.
How bad? Because I guess there's
Different
liking one
degrees.
anime. There's a different degree where it's like you find it embarrassing, but other people are like, oh, it's not that bad. So it's like my anime quote unquote phase wasn't bad in comparison to some people's because all I watched was like Death Note and that's it. And then I had the manga of all the Blue Exorcist, not Black Exorcist. I don't know why.
I watched Sword
I'm
Art
illiterate.
Online.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear
I like
Lord.
that show.
Do you
I
still
like the
like
beginning
it?
part.
No, I was like, I rewatched like 2 episodes because I was like feeling very nostalgic. I was like, oh no, this is god awful. Fuck
Oh
kill
yeah,
me.
I feel like that's something you have to.
Is it isn't it about a bunch of kids that get sucked into an anime or something?
Yes,
No,
Graham,
it is
very
an
good
anime.
job. They're in an anime and they get stuck in an anime. Very
Another
nice.
anime.
Oh, I
Back
know
that
something.
up.
Wrong.
No, you are incredibly wrong, Graham.
Yeah, crap, you suck.
The level of wrong that you are is astounding.
That's
But what
just
if they
Graham
get
in a
stuck in a
nutshell, though.
computer game? Yeah.
That's true.
What else? Was it just that? Or was it like
I mean,
20
I
others?
think that's the worst thing.
I think the
I don't
worst
think
thing
it
for
could
me,
get worse than that.
Yeah,
the
not
worst for
really.
me is my science phase. I thought I'd be cool and be like a scientist. Like, nope,
Your
I'm stupid.
science phase?
Yeah, I was like super into science for like all of 6th grade, and then I like realized I've
We're gonna
been
become
doing
the next
art
Bill Nye.
since I've been alive. I don't think I should be into being smart.
Smart is
Being
not
smart is
fun.
overrated.
It really is.
Do you think
I've been very
We're gonna
happy
become
being dumb.
we're gonna become the
Big
next Bill
dumb.
Nye?
The science guy.
Yeah, I guess that's
We're
my
gonna-
end game.
Bill.
Bill Nye, the
Yeah,
science guy.
if we can't get Neil deGrasse Tyson, can we settle for Bill Nye?
Settle.
Settle?
You.
He's on a higher pedestal, I would argue.
Nuh-uh. Neil deGrasse Tyson's better.
Yes.
Uh-oh. What have I done?
Civil War.
Neil and Bill, come on our podcast and fight.
At the
Yeah,
same
I like that
time,
actually. Yeah.
me and Cassie will root
Science.
for Bill Nye.
Civil War.
Science art.
Me and
Science
Cassie
war.
will root for Bill Nye while Michael
Oh,
Brennan.
well, hey, nothing against Bill Nye. It's just, Bill Nye didn't kill Pluto.
What?
You say that like it's a bad thing?
No,
We
I'm
should-
saying
we
it like it's
should
a
remind
feat
people.
of strength.
Well, Bill.
What?
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. Michael, what are you talking about?
Neil
Sorry,
deGrasse
but
Tyson
Neil
killed
deGrasse Tyson
Pluto.
wasn't a prominent
When?
figure in my
What
childhood.
was he like? The science guy was like, "Yeah, Pluto's not a planet."
Pluto's fake.
Pluto never was there. We made it up. It was
Well,
funny.
Pluto
We
was...
made it
I
up.
can't do a Neil deGrasse Tyson. I can't do his voice.
Well, you
I'm sorry,
see.
Neil. See, this is why we need him to come on the podcast.
Neil,
So
this
you
is
can
why
do
we
his
do
own
our
voice.
Imitate
podcast.
him. Take his identity.
Run off of
Identity
it.
theft is epic.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Thanks for that one
Bears
reference that
beat
Graham can
Battlestar
actually
Galactica.
understand.
Thanks, Graham. Very cool.
No problem. Anytime. Just let me know.
I won't.
Okay.
I was gonna say that, but I'm happy Michael did it instead. Fuck, what were we talking about before Bill?
Neil
Science.
deGrasse Tyson.
Oh,
Yeah.
phases. Cassie,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got any besides anime?
I
Because
mean,
I know you
actually,
had
I
your
think
epic
that-
boy.
Oh, you're
like
talking
you
about
said, I
like,
wouldn't consider my anime a phase because when that big, I could go with YouTubers.
You know, can I make a retraction
Ooh.
actually?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think my most embarrassing phase was waxing gibbous.
What the
Wait,
Hey, I'll
what?
kill you actually.
Oh,
Wait.
Hey,
that's a horrible pun.
That's a
Oh,
moon joke. See, we're smart. Neil, come on the podcast.
Oh
Wait, were you,
Lord,
like,
get
obsessed
out!
with
Very, very
Fuck, I
bad.
hate you.
Wait, is that a TV
We
show
are
or you were
allowed
like super
one
obsessed with the moon?
No!
It
It's
This is a
joke.
moon
It's
joke.
Phases of the moon.
You-
It's called the
You
phases
used-
of the moon, you
used your bad pun
dumbass.
already.
Okay.
You literal.
But
I'm sorry, there's a bunch of like
Idiot.
weird show names.
Froglet, get
absolute
out.
liberal.
Guys, no
Not-
politics,
this is
please.
not the.
It's not politics.
You
It's just stupid.
absolute libertarian.
You god awful
We need to
anarchist.
start a libertarian uprising.
No.
We're not. Nope. I'm
We're not-
changing this. Cassie, go off about your YouTube face, please. Save it.
Actually, Cassie,
How
yes,
did that
please.
even work?
Yeah, what do you mean by YouTube phase?
Like
Just, like,
the
really obsessed with
typical
Marvel.
Just
one.
looking back, I very much don't. I don't watch those YouTubers anymore, and it's
No.
crazy to think about.
Well, I mean,
That's all.
of course you like forget about those YouTubers. I mean, channels die eventually too.
Yeah, no,
No,
I don't,
but
no,
these
they're not
haven't.
dead. I don't mean like Minecraft YouTubers. That was also a thing, but I'm talking
All
about
of you
just
to
like.
assume Minecraft YouTubers died.
Yeah,
They're
they're all
still around.
Fortnite YouTubers
Just
now.
don't know that they're.
Yeah, I'm not saying the YouTubers I used to watch in middle school are died off. I'm saying I stopped watching them and now I consider them like cringy because I watched them in a cringy period of my life.
And then
I
it
was
was an
cringe.
obsession. It was a borderline
was.
obsession.
Jesus.
yeah. I don't know.
I wonder why. Because man, I was there. Oh boy,
you were
was
there
it-
for it. I have the art to prove
Y'all-
it.
Oh,
Y'all
God.
love it when they
Please
had
don't.
the. I think my favorite thing was having the meme day. Was it meme day? What was it? It was.
Meme day. It was meme day
It
for
was
Spirit.
no.
Oh, I remember in
it
science
wa-
class
no,
we had to make
no,
a meme.
no. Wait.
No.
Wait, what?
It was
What?
fandom day and they spelled
No.
fandom.
Shut
Whoa,
up,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Cassie.
Okay,
Oh
easy
my
talk.
god.
Easy talk.
Okay,
Guys,
it wasn't
wait.
a meme day. It was fandom day. But I
Fandom
think
Friday, but they spelled fandom with a
Like-
PH.
like the Dan and
Oh,
Phil
this
one.
sounds
'Cause
very
That's how they
familiar now.
refer to themselves as.
Oh
So,
my god.
as the young children we were, the
No,
fools.
don't fucking say it.
Say it.
I'll
We-
leave. I'll leave.
Expose.
Give it.
I'll
You're just
leave.
lucky I
Give
don't
it.
have the pictures.
Give it.
I have them on my computer. I just
You
don't.
do?
Yes!
Send it in the Discord.
No,
I will
no,
not.
no.
I don't
Alright, fine.
because it has me too, so I don't hate myself enough.
Got him.
We're like, hey, you know, it'd be
I'll
a
leave.
good idea.
I'm gonna leave.
What is this good idea?
I mean, Cassie already told us about her phases, so she's useless at. I was just like, you know, it'd be a good idea, and she's like, what? I'm like, we dress up as Mark and Jack.
All right, bye.
Oh.
She actually left.
Wait. That happened?
Cassie
Yeah,
was gone.
I got the pink because at the time he had pink hair,
Yeah.
so I got the hair dye for us, and I just wore a flannel and dyed my hair, and then she had like the hat and a more detailed outfit than I did because I'm
That's
Wait,
lazy.
did somebody send something?
Yeah, I think it's probably Cass.
Was it Cassie?
Okay, bit is over. Can I come back?
No.
No, we're still
You're
talking about
banished
it, and let's
forever.
move to a different conversation.
No.
No times two.
I'm gonna give that a Hjork.
Hjork.
York!
Hjork.
York!
I will put a Hjork on your Hjork. Hjork.
Hjork.
Shalom.
Anyways,
Hello?
Anyways, going back to how
Hey,
Cassie was the
Jessica.
cringe lord.
I expect to re-listen to this audio and hear you all laughing hysterically as soon as I left.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, good. I'll take that as laughing at my joke and not my pain.
No,
Guys, we
laughing
did
at your
laugh.
pain.
That's why I need this win, Issa.
No.
Anyway, I'm not the one who dyed my hair for it.
I gave
Wow.
Oh
you
snap!
hairspray.
Throwing
I
shade.
bought the
Episode
hairspray.
2 and it's already getting heated.
Like
Going
we said,
off
Brazil
on a
drama.
Bringing up stupid cringy
We
faces
all
is a
see
bad
each other.
idea.
No, we've done. Actually, I'd argue we've done worse than that because other stuff we've done, we spent more effort on than that one day, and money.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no.
What's the worst?
I know exactly which one.
You thinking of
And
the
it
one you
hurt-
mentioned recently?
Is it the one where I was like,
Red
"Dear
hoodie?
Lord, I hate this." Yep.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
You're just not gonna tell.
Then we're not gonna tell.
No,
That was very
this
good
is
Well, you
my-
can't
that
allude
one
and
was
not
one.
tell
I
us.
don't care about that one.
I'm taking this to the grave. Like,
Bro, it's on your Instagram.
what the fuck? Oh,
What?
You made me take the picture.
what the
What are
fuck?
you
No, I
talking about?
archived that
Edgy in
shit.
your backyard, freaking.
Shut up! You're giving them too many hints.
What are
I
you
just
talking
sat down.
Give us all the hints.
Going
Just
on.
tell us
what it is.
Skate around it.
Yeah.
No, we're changing the topic to what I was cringy for after
Alright.
this. Cassie,
I think that's what we were already talking about.
No, like that doesn't involve Cassie. I'd rather talk about just myself
Thank you.
because this is too much for me. Cassie, I archived that because I'm not stupid. Do you think I'm
Yes.
that dumb?
No. The same as fun. I remember taking that picture.
Okay, no one can find that picture anymore. God, I think that's the one thing I'm happy I didn't get into that I really wanted to was cosplay.
Can you stop talking about this like in such an anonymous like ness? I guess is the best word.
Yeah,
This-
the only
this
thing
is-
that makes this interesting is the soul-bearing destruction of your like self-worth.
Yeah.
Brennan didn't say anything. Graham's a mute.
I did say
Michael's
something.
is very
Wait.
common.
If you told them, would they know?
What?
Probably not, honestly.
I wouldn't care.
One would know, but
I would care.
I'm in fear of actual people from our school listening to this. I'd rather
Oh, I
not.
see,
Well,
I
what
see.
if you just edit it out?
Yeah, what if you just?
Oh,
what if you
oh,
just?
shit,
yeah.
edit it out.
Oh,
What if you just put like a really big like
Redacted.
Power of
sound
editing.
effect right here?
okay,
Big redacted
cool.
on the screen.
What if
and
you
then
just-
an
I forgot about
audio?
Hey guys, I'm gonna leave a little PSA for them. All of this is gonna be bleeped. I'm not letting anyone else hear about this.
I'm going to say the N-word.
You can tell how bad our thing is when we choose not to bleep that, but bleep that. Say the N-word.
I'm going to say the N-word.
Michael. So she was awful. I was not an awful person before. I was like a normal child. Surprisingly, I can
Is
do
this
that.
wait? Can I just interject? Is this like your like supervillain backstory?
Yeah, about why I want to.
And that is why she wants to
Graham.
take
Life
the
story
podcast.
about life.
Rest in peace, Graham.
Graham will not be this.
Who's gonna be the superhero that saves Graham?
No.
No
No
one.
Good.
No superhero.
Sorry, Graham.
Maybe it'll be Neil deGrasse Tyson when he comes on our
Neil
podcast.
deGrasse
It could be
Tyson come on
Obama.
our podcast to save our friends.
What if it's wait? Can we get a Neil deGrasse
be-
Tyson impersonator?
No.
I don't think
It's
him.
not
on
the same.
Fiverr.
Literally, it's not
I
the
still
same.
don't think you'd want to come on our podcast.
Probably not. Well, we paid
No
the
one
money.
wants to be on
What
our
What if
if
we
we
get?
paid
What,
the
what if
money?
we offer to buy him a
Graham.
sandwich?
We're not. What's it with the sandwiches?
Are we gonna tie him up?
Well, yeah, but
Back
we
to
kidnapped
earlier?
everybody. What if we kidnapped everybody? Might as well just take the real Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's a fair point.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is we're gonna kidnap Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
And that's not a threat. That's the promise. Don't say
Don't say anything.
Police, if you're listening to this, it is not a threat. It's a
We're gonna
statement.
kidnap everyone else. too.
Fact.
it is merely a fact.
Say
Like,
it.
don't sue me, Neil. Come on my
Don't
podcast
sue-
instead. We can talk it out.
We can
Sue
talk
you
about
for
how you
kidnapping.
should come on our podcast.
This episode dedicated to Neil deGrasse
To
Tyson.
the memory of Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's definitely not in my basement right now.
Yeah.
Memory of him like he's dead.
Michael, you're supposed to keep him alive.
Did you
We're
not
trying to
feed
feed
him?
him. No one's gonna
I'm
laugh.
just saying, he's not in my
You
basement,
know what
right?
he said.
Do you have a basement?
Not in your basement.
You don't have
But yeah, I don't have a basement. That's why he's not there. Definitely.
I don't know. He says a
why.
bomb shelter.
Yeah, but that's why I hold my friends that want to.
You cut out.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, everything cut out.
Yes!
Oh, that's very
It wasn't my
epic.
bad Wi-Fi. It was everyone.
Yeah, no, it was
Everyone
Graham.
collective bad Wi-Fi.
Let's blame it on Graham.
My
Yeah, I
Wi-Fi.
was just playing
cut out.
Graham.
I think it was
Graham, why
That's
why
Graham.
are you like this?
Graham,
Come on,
why are you
Graham, why'd you
messing up
have
our
to do that?
Wi-Fi?
Graham, why'd you destroy the podcast?
We're just trying to have a fun time here, Graham.
Ouch.
Honestly, I was trying to have a good time, but you guys are out here destroying the Wi-Fi.
Us?
No.
By you guys, you
Graham?
mean Graham?
Oh.
Just Graham.
Yep. Only
So
Graham.
Only
basically,
Graham.
my Wi-Fi provider came out and said, "I'll saw your bandwidth in half."
Nice.
Did he?
I'm not laughing at
that. I'm laughing at how persistent he is with his jokes.
Hey, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
No, don't give him that.
The
Too much
tenacity
to
is endearing and horrible also.
Okay, going back to... I don't remember what we're talking about, actually. I'm
We're gonna
We're
talk
talking
about
about-
Neil deGrasse Tyson and why he needs to be on. Actually, we were talking about Neil
yes.
deGrasse Tyson being kidnapped.
He's
We're
not
talking about that
kidnapped. He's
earlier.
fine.
So good.
Brennan, shut
My
up.
personal
He's
joke.
fine and not in my base. He's in my
Does
attic.
Graham have a basement? Graham has a basement.
I don't have a
What do you
basement.
The rats
When
are
did
keeping
Graham
him
ever have a
company. I would
basement?
know.
I
The
I
rats?
don't have a basement.
What are the rats' names?
They're in my
Yeah.
attic.
Stuart Little?
He's a mouse, you racist.
Oh, shit. I
She's
guess it really be like
culturally
that,
appropriating, mice.
Yeah, because I'm a yurt. I don't care.
We're not doing this again.
We are not doing this for the second episode in a row.
Absolutely not. Go and talk about your freaking creepypasta phase, Issa.
Okay, I won't. Did you say do or do not? Because I
do.
That's what you were talking about, right?
No,
never-
you were talking
Is
about
that
the bomb
what I'm
shelter.
gonna continue with that and how Alex
Just
is
talk
the
about
worst
Tiki
influence?
Toby already.
We're talking about
That's
the bomb
not
shelter,
what I
though.
was actually gonna talk
Oh wait,
about.
we didn't even discuss your supervillain backstory because I made the supervillain backstory joke and then we got sidetracked.
Exactly.
And
you
The Sims
derailed
2.
all
We
of
didn't
it.
talk about The Sims to Cassie.
Yeah, I'm too funny.
You know what? What are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about The Sims?
And we're gonna talk about your supervillain backstory, Issa.
Is that just me getting into creepypasta? Is that it?
I think
Yeah.
so. I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, Cassie is now our group therapist.
And
Have
she
fun
just comes
dying.
up to us in a very calm voice and says,
I'll be the
like
therapist until Neil gets here.
that." Yes!
Yeah. Neil, come keep our podcast on track.
Neil, come keep us
Derail
mentally
it,
healthy.
you're
We need a
horrible.
therapist. It's not gonna be you, but you know that's the condition.
That's what we
He's a
have.
science person. He qualifies, right?
Neil, we'll be your
Yeah,
therapist
obviously.
for once. We'll teach you science things.
Whoa.
You can just sit back and chill.
We'll
We'll
teach
teach him
you
the
everything.
Great
science.
idea.
Like,
He'll love it.
We'll have LeMay teach him.
yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
Teach him
Anything for you,
first.
Neil?
we
Please come
love
on our
you.
podcast.
Please don't. Please.
Why
I'm
would you
so
not
sorry.
want Neil deGrasse Tyson on our podcast?
Bro, are you telling me right now if Neil deGrasse Tyson actually said, I'd love to be on your podcast?
No,
would
you know
murder the
what?
man?
If he did, no, I would be like, okay, you know what?
Didn't he go on
Sure.
some radio show?
Of course he did. He's a world famous scientist.
Good point.
What do you?
You know, sometimes it really do be like that.
You're right.
You're right.
You the therapist
No. God. You know, therapists are actually more fucked up probably than their patients because they should know how to handle them. So,
They gotta hear
from
all that.
experience, they all gotta hear that shit. And that doesn't sound like fun. I would never want to be anyone's therapist. I have
Me
to deal with
neither.
my own shit. I would never want to deal with someone else's fucking
I
shit.
did one of those career paths things for school, and it said I should be a therapist, and I'm like, actually,
No. But what about hot take? What if I
Yeah.
don't?
Mm, okay.
Weird.
Hot take on life.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's what the teens call epic.
Yeah.
Well,
Epic.
yeah. Okay.
Epic.
I keep
Gamer moment.
I keep going on separate tangents.
We're
So
never gonna talk about
the
Sims.
creepypasta phase was awful.
Yeah.
it
And
was
then you
not
brought
a
it
fun-
back up
it-
again.
It came back up because it came back up on my feed, but because one of the quote unquote creepypasta things wasn't technically a creepypasta from what I've been seeing. It was like
Just some,
something
scary linguini.
because the whole thing. No, Brennan, please. If
What?
you said something else, about like flying pasta monsters, please boot him.
Is Graham just a stereotypical atheist?
No.
He's just out here worshipping the flying spaghetti monster?
No, I said linguini.
Same
Different.
difference.
Brennan,
My
Brennan,
friend's dogs are
real
only
quick.
in
That doesn't count. He was defending himself.
He was illustrating his argument.
Yes.
When she said creepypasta, I said some scary linguini.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Issa said something about, flying pasta monsters, and I was like, hey, is he worshipping the flying spaghetti monster?
No.
Okay.
Wow, thank you for recapping the entire conversation.
We should
Well,
recap
yeah, I
the
was
entire
trying to establish
podcast.
what happened. Jesus!
I know a dog named Rigatoni.
Rigatoni.
That's great for you.
Ratatouille.
I want a rat named Ratatouille.
It's Ratatouille's
It's
monster!
Ratatouille's monster.
I was one step ahead of you,
Both making the
Cassie.
same
Shut up.
shitty
I
I
Tumblr
would eat
joke.
Ratatouille.
I stole the Tumblr joke faster than you did!
When can I eat the Ratatouille?
Can you vor it?
I don't know. Can I?
Maybe.
I'll try. But where is my Ratatouille?
Rat ass too.
What? That's not even
Pour
a
that
joke!
I know, it's just funny.
It's too late at night for this. It's not even late. I just want to
It's
sleep.
11:08.
I need to finish this. I want to talk about The Sims already. So it came back up because one of them wasn't a creepypasta, because creepypasta was just people writing stories like Suicide Squidward, and they're like, oh, well, there's these hidden tapes.
Story.
Do you remember that? That was like an actual
So
thing.
stupid.
Yeah.
And then what was the Zelda one? What was that one about?
Oh,
Was
Ben
that-
drowned.
Ben drowned.
Yeah, that's right.
It
That
like
was fucking stupid.
yeah, a spooky cartridge, and I got fucking killed by Ben, who's drowning. That's it. That's the entirety of it.
Okay, not gonna lie though,
Literally.
like spooky corrupt games still freak me out because I
Are
have so
spooky?
many weird experiences that never show up on Google searches. So I'm very terrified that like.
Oh
most
god,
of
you
my
would
games
hate
are
Batman
corrupted.
Arkham Knight.
Oh,
Not Arkham Knight,
no.
Arkham Asylum. Because there's a section in that game where it fakes a crash and then restarts the game, but the Joker is the main character.
Oh goodness.
Oh, worm.
Yeah, it's
But
a
at
it's a
least you
scarecrow
know
section.
trying to remember one
Ah.
time
Epic.
where I was just like, just had to like close out of the games. Like, nope. I can't.
I'm
I
done
remember
now.
one time I did that,
No.
but I can't remember. I should work on making
Only-
my memory not
But only once.
garbage.
Undertale be like.
You should get like an estimate.
We got Sans to be our guest star. Sorry, Graham, we're getting review now. We got Sans.
Sans.
We're
Come on the
replacing you with
podcast.
Sans.
That's a better guess. Not gonna. I'm sorry, Graham. That's a bit.
Ouch.
Please.
This isn't a bit. Sans is real,
You
and
know
now you're out of the
right.
podcast.
Did you know Waluigi is also real?
Have you ever seen the clip of Family Guy where it's like Peter sitting on the couch and then like Sans pops up and does the Fortnite default dance and he's just like Sans.
What is this?
I know exactly what.
It's the funniest shit.
It's so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna finish this. This conversation's been going on too long.
Has-
So this was different, but they still roped it in with, oh, it's creepy pasta. It's called Marble Hornets, and that's where the characters like Masky and Hoodie came from. And the people who made the videos, it was supposed to be like a horror like short like web series. And it looked really cool. Like I was binging through them one night and I was like, oh, this is actually terrifying. It's like found footage style,
Ooh.
but like all on YouTube, so it seemed a little bit more authentic.
Is this
So
released
I was
on
like, oh,
2012?
this was I don't recall. It might have,
Because that's like
but-
the height of like what
Yeah.
you just said. Yeah. The
But-
release footage, I think is what you called it.
what?
What'd you call like released footage? The
Marble-
Found footage.
Oh, found footage. Yeah.
Found footage. Yeah, that's
That's
like
the
the
name.
height.
So
Genre style.
So they posted a bunch of those, and I was finding like looking up on it. The people who made that, since they got really popular, they made like a comic series, and it looks really cool. Like I follow someone who like actually is super into it as well, and I'm like, oh, cool. So it's dragged me back into hell. Just only that part though. So I don't feel as bad liking it, because it's not like the sexualizing Jeff the Killer like
I
all
hate
of it
Jeff the
was
Killer
like
so
a
Yes,
much.
I
few
know.
years
No,
ago
I don't hate Jeff the Killer because it's scary. I hate Jeff the Killer because it's so stupid.
because of how
Because
sexualized
it's not
it is.
scary.
It's
Just
not
dumb.
scary, no.
It's like preteen emo girls thinking he's hot. I'm like,
It's so
he's gonna
stupid.
fucking kill you, but go off. Like, I like the aspect of horror. That's why I'm focusing on it so much
Lisa?
more now. Yes, madam.
That's just me at you with Ricky, and you know it.
That's what? Wait, repeat that one more time. I just heard you saying that's just me at you with. I'm
Well,
like,
I heard
oh,
too.
You saying people being like, oh, he's hot, and then you going, oh, but he's gonna kill you, is just me at you when it comes to Ricky.
What?
I
you
have
know
no
what?
idea what she's
This
talking
is a real person.
Ricky
That is
Burke?
a real- I
Ricky Berwick!
He would kill you.
No.
He's rather attractive.
Damn it, Issa, throw it in.
Okay.
You're correct on
Look.
both counts, Brennan.
Can,
Ricky
You have
Burke
no
is the
ground to
true
stand on right
cryptid.
now.
oh, shut the fuck up. Be quiet.
Ricky Burke?
We're not talking about.
We're talking
right
about we're talking about Ricky Berwick. Come on.
now. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Look
Sorry,
him
I
up.
just wanted to bring that up real quick.
No,
Continue.
disrespectful.
Disrespecting this poor man. Okay, so basically, Monkey.
Yeah?
That's it.
I didn't
That
know we
was-
had 2 grams.
That's the
Monkey.
ending to your entire thing. It's just monkey.
Yes. Because I'm gonna beat the shit out of Cassie if she fucking
Sorry, I
talks in it.
Bringing up Ricky Burke?
I don't know who that is.
Look him up. What that is? Wow.
Look at
Okay.
Ricky Berwick.
He's not that bad.
The name rings a bell, and I hate you for it.
Don't hit me for Ricky Berwick.
Ricky Burke's great.
I love him.
Cassie, can you look him up and tell me what it is?
Why do you need to look it up?
Because I'm doing something right now. My phone's dying.
Look it up on your phone then.
My phone is dying.
Well,
Why are you looking up
shut
stuff on your
Oh my god, I hate you guys so much. I fucking
What?
hate you to the end of the earth and back. I
What's
cannot
wrong with Ricky
believe
Burke?
you
What's
guys.
wrong with Ricky Berwick?
Who
It's
the
awesome.
fuck is it?
It's
This
Ricky
is
Burke.
Milo content, and I'm not here for it.
Who is it?
It's Ricky Burke.
It's
Most
Ricky
attractive man
Berwick.
alive. And he will kill
I
you.
looked up Ricky Burwick, and I'm like, oh, YouTube, and then I click on it and immediately close the tab.
He's a human fidget spinner.
Cassie, send it.
No, I really hate you guys. We're talking about something else.
It's true though. He is.
Is
He
the
said
podcast
himself.
over yet? How long have we been
It's an
recording?
occupation.
We've been recording
Goes
for
to
at least
work.
an hour.
Oh my
Fine.
god, I
9
hate
to
you
5.
guys.
You guys suck.
Human fidget
What?
spinner.
What do you have against Ricky Berwick?
Yeah.
It's freaking Milo.
You guys are wow, I didn't realize we had Milo on the podcast.
Wow, I didn't
Uh-huh.
realize
Nice
it's
joke.
Milo.
Wow, you're gonna steal my joke?
Yeah.
Against you because it was a
That's a really
shit joke
Graham thing to
begin
do.
with.
Graham 2 electric
Oh,
boogaloo.
yeah.
And we bring it full circle. Thus ends this episode.
Except
We're
for
done.
The Sims, we never talked about that.
Episode
We'll talk
Too
about
bad.
it
Next episode.
Coming up next week on.
I'm
This-
cutting this out. I'm not letting Graham finish this episode.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
bye.
Dang,
Bye.
bye.
Thank you for tuning in.
Graham said nothing again.
Ricky Berwick, please sponsor me.
Neil, come on
Actually,
our
I want.
podcast.
Neil, come on the podcast!
Neil,
Yeah,
please.
Can we get
Neil,
Neil deGrasse Tyson
please.
and Ricky Burke at the same time?
Who is Ricky Berwick?
A god.
Ricky Berwick!
Graham, I'm muting your ass.
Graham
Where's
wants
my
to come on
phone?
the podcast, I'm
Why
not
are you
letting him.
muting him? What did he do wrong?
He fucking exists.
All right, Neil deGrasse Tyson, come on our podcast. There, that's the end.
Also,
That's
Ricky Berwick.
no.
Yes.
Yes.
Be great.
Who is Ricky?
All right, everyone, be quiet. Fade out. Fade out. We're done talking.
Should we have like some like?
The N word. No,
Graham.
shut up, Graham.
guys. Okay, but seriously. I'm going to say the N-word right now, right here.